5 red lights. And away we go. Will Knight's got a very good start. So has Durjan. Here we go. The Haas has gone out wide. So let's see. Turn 1 and look at the Mercedes cutting through. Look at the Mercedes, and is there any trouble? Yeah, looks like a very clean start from everybody. Someone's gone wide. Oh, and there's a spin from the Haas. Oh, and the Ferrari's hit the Haas. There's a spin, and there's loads of draft overload again. Has got damage and come off the track and started. James has got damage in the Haas. And there's a safety car as I predicted this evening. Oh my goodness gracious. Looks like Rolly's involved. He's got damage. He's lost a lot of his wing. Captain Price. Looks like he avoided it. And again draft overload and started third in the grid. Having troubles at the start, and the Doctor in the Ferrari has got damage. Safety car in the first lap, first corner. And I predicted it. Gaz Coleman up to 11th position. Are we going to see some pit stops? Everybody, and Oswald has gone up to 9th. Good stop. Oh, but he's been in with a bit of trouble. Damage. He's got no end plate. He'll be coming into the pit lane. Bone Apple T has dropped down to 8th. But look at the 2 Mercedes who look like they started well. 3rd and 4th for them, and Ultra Titans 3rd. Durjan's still up in 2nd. And Will Knight, who avoided everything luckily for him. Paco Barney's gone up to 14th. So he's going to look to... So, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane for Bone Apple T. That's not going to do good. Oswald has gone into the pit lane. Is he going to put some medium compound tyres on? He's going to have to get that fixed. That wing as well. So unfortunate for him. Oswald, Paco Barney in the pits as well. All the drivers that have damage has gone into the pit lane. So Oswald's going to get out. So unbelievable starting. We've got a safety car. That was from the debris on the track from that spin, and really unfortunate the Ferrari of the Doctor hitting and getting caught up with that James in the Haas, and also draft overload having some mega problems yet again. Qualified so well for the 3rd or 4th race in a row, and again trouble at the start. Looks like Will Knight's backing up a bit, so we'll see how many laps. Surely the safety car's not going to be out for long. Unbelievable stuff then. Safety car from turn 1, as I predicted. So fire's gone on to the... and Captain Price, oh, he's got a 5-second time penalty for a major collision. Toby and Fred Nerd up to 11th, so good from him. Already safety car. At the moment, Will Knight's leading with Durjan in 2nd. Ultra Titan. 2nd row of Mercedes of Ultra Titan and Funbags. Nathan Walton, again, got a good start. He's up to 5th. Like a boss in the Red Bull 6th. Otherproof Hen 7th. Fire in 8th. Gaz Coleman 9th. Toby 10th. And Fred Nerd 11th. Captain Price in 12th. Bone Apple T, who's pitted, come out 13th. Oswald, who had damage, has come out in 14th. He had to pit because his end plate came off and he had damage. Must have been from that. That turn 1 is very tasty indeed. Is turn 1. So a lot of the drivers putting the medium compound tyres, they could be trying to make that go a longer time. Doctor's got the hard compound tyres on. He thinks he can go to the end of the race with that compound, but it's not a very good racing tyre this evening. Be interesting to see the start of turn 1 again. Will there be trouble? But look at them 2 Mercedes. They're going to be ecstatic with that start. They are. And it's going to be a good battle between Durjan and the race leader, Will Knight. Safety car will be coming in soon, surely. Accident. Looks like Toby's overtaking Gaz Coleman in the safety car. I don't know what is going on there. He seems to be having a few trouble. But Gaz Coleman's got up to 10th. He'll be delighted with that after that mistake being made. So let's hope we can get this safety car in very soon. So then, Bahrain Grand Prix. And the safety car will be coming in this lap. So very good news indeed, and we'll be off racing again very, very shortly. Who's going to get the best jump? The two Mercedes look very mean indeed. They're going to, especially Funbags, who looking mean, going to want to get back to ways after a couple of dodgy laps. So the safety car has gone round the last corner. Everybody is starting to go round the last corner. And the safety car has gone into the pit lane, and we go there. We are racing. We've got the green flag. And it looks like Will Knight has got a very good jump indeed in the game. Funbags, oh, and it was that little clip for the Mercedes. And it looks like everybody is clean. Is there going to be any? Doesn't look like. I think everybody's being sensible. As like a boss has taken over Funbags, and Toby's gone down. Funbags is now on the back of like a boss, and Gaz Coleman up to 9th. We're on board now with Funbags. And he's got Oven-Proof Hen behind him. Durjan. A great jump from Will Knight on Durjan. So the pack has really closed up here. Looks like there's going to be some big battles. And Captain Price's Toby's, he got damage or problems because he's going very slow indeed as Bon Appetit takes top position. Quick shot, Toby's got trouble. Surely has Toby got trouble because he's going very slow indeed in that Williams. And Oswald's got not a very good start on the safety car. He's lost the position. Oh, it's sector 2 and it looks like it's a Williams. It's a Williams and is it? Oh, there's an incident here. There's a big incident between the Haas. Oh, and there's an end plate. Oh, and it's all him hitting off and the McLaren. There's another safety car. By that camera angle, I'm not quite sure what has happened. But again, there's been a massive, severe collision with Draft Overload and Rolly. He's lost his end plate again. I'm not sure, but it's a massive shambles. Unbelievable. 5-second time penalty for Nathan Morgan. A massive mess. He's got damage. He's changing his wing. So I'm not quite sure. Will Knight has lost position, but he's pitted the second safety car. Oh my dearie me, I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I caught it on the stream and it was just, the camera angle didn't really show, but look at Nathan, he's got terrible, he looks like he's having trouble. He was 5th position and he pitted and looks like he's had trouble. So another safety car in lap 5. Unbelievable. And Roddy's coming out of the pits now, so is Draft. And trouble for Oswald. To the top, the leaders all pitted on this safety car. Because we've got a 1 and 2 from Red Bull. Some penalties were handed out. Unbelievable. And Toby got a disconnection. A lot of mistakes that were made. Toby having connection problems. And this is just like Mugello Part 2, isn't it? Earlier. Formula One race. Because at the moment it's not been... And 3-second time penalty for Oswald. He's desperate. He's got for multiple warnings. Just 2 safe cars and we're only on 5th lap. And it's like a boss has gone into the pit lane and might be a lap too late for him. As Gaz Coleman leads this Bahrain Grand Prix. And it could have worked out perfectly for him with this safety car, second safety car. Cannot understand what happened. I think Toby disconnected and he was going slow and it just caused problems and Rolly got caught up. Fred Nerd, don't just add damage. Just everybody just hit everybody. It wasn't a very good camera angle that was caught. So Gaz Coleman leads the Bahrain Grand Prix with Pineapple T second. He's gone up to in the AlphaTauri. Paco Barney third. It's worked out superbly for him, this safety car. He's only done 3 laps on their mediums. And Fire fourth. Dr. BRM on them hard compound tyres is 5th. Jane, but they'll all have to stop again. Will they? Because we've got another safety car. It's just opened up a whole new ball game. As this not very good as the 2 Mercedes also pitted from this safety car being deployed. So Gaz Coleman leads the Grand Prix behind the safety car. Pineapple T, as I said, is second. Paco Barney in the Renault third. Doctor in the Ferrari fourth. James in the Haas fifth. Will Knight, championship leader, 6th, who was leading his Grand Prix Durjan, in 7th. They'll be going to the end of the Grand Prix, I'm sure, on them tyres. Ultra Titan, 8th. ARL Fire, 9th. A Quick Shot has retired from this race. From that incident. I'm sure he'd be very unimpressed with that indeed after what's happened. Unfortunately for him. 5-second time penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. ARL Fire. So he's having a nightmare in the McLaren. Everybody's having a nightmare. Massively scrappy race. Let's just hope we don't get any trouble from that safety car coming in from turn 1 again. It's causing problems this evening. It's so hard to commentate on the safety car. I do believe that we're going to be racing again as Fire's got a speeding in the pit lane and we are racing again. The green flag, the safety car is in and the Mercedes look like they're up. James has lost space and looks like Durjan's gone up to 4th, so it's a lot more cleaner this time. And it looks like Otherproof Hen has lost positions in 9th position here as Bumbag's has gone up to 8th position in the Mercedes. So a lot better start, and looks like Bumbag's is taking the inside of Dr. BRM and he's lost his back end and got it inside of BRM, but hasn't caused any trouble. And look at that move from Otherproof Hen on the outside of Dr. BRM, and it looks like he's having massive trouble there. It was, and Durjan's on the back of Paco Barney now in the AlphaTauri. He's looking to make spaces up. The AlphaTauri driver you qualified second. Paco Barney's going to be like, it's yellow flag set to 2, and it's a Williams. It's Toby again having trouble. I'm not sure what is going on, but we're going to stay with Durjan now, who's gone on the inside then from the last turn, and ARL Fire's left the session. He's took the inside from Paco Barney, and Will Knight is going to pounce as well. He's gone 4th, so Paco Barney losing 3 positions. And look at Titan in that Mercedes. He's going to go for a move on the inside, and there's a yellow flag, and it's a Williams. Is it Oswald? I think it's Toby who's having mega problems. It is Toby. He's going very slow and he's out of the race. He had trouble from start to finish. And look at this little battle for 3rd, 4th and 5th with Will Knight, Durjan. And a 3-second time penalty for Nathan. So, a lively start from this safety car. Lap 8 at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Sector 2, there's another yellow flag. I'm not sure. Gaz Coleman still leads this race on this Grand Prix. So Durjan, the reserve driver, who's looking very good. And Funbags is coming up to the inside of Paco Barney here. Is he going to make a move? He is. He's gone wide and very good indeed. Paco Barney, fair play to him. It's a yellow flag ahead. As he's going on the outside. Good move from Funbags as Paco Barney's lost another. And Azal Fires having problems. He's looks like he's driving draft overloads, lost positions. And Nathan Walton now on the outside of Like a Boss. There's a little battle between these two. Race position, and Nathan Walton makes it stick here on this home straight. Yellow flag, sector 3. Looks like it's a Haas going slow. And Oswald's pitted again. Oswald has had damage again, and he's gone into the pit lane. So lots of love, nice race for him. And Oswald's gone into the pits. Got a yellow flag in sector 2. Gaz Coleman in first position. Pineapple T in second position. Durjan catching up to the back of Pineapple T. And the top 3 is going to be a very good battle indeed, as Pineapple T is caught up to Gaz Coleman. Yeah, but Durjan's going to look to come up to the back of his teammate, but he will not let his teammate go by. The reserve driver Ronnie's catching up to Captain Price, but Like a Boss and Nathan look like they're having a decent little battle. We'll just flick back to them. Let's go on board now with Like a Boss in the Red Bull. So he's drifted off a little tiny bit, but remember Nathan has got a time penalty. Oswald's got some work to do as he's 17th at the moment. Errol Fire's been disqualified. It was all over the place. He's got DRS then as Like a Boss on Nathan Walton, and there's been trouble again, and it's a Williams. It's Oswald again. Oswald's out of the race. Unbelievable from Oswald. I'm not sure. I'm just going to take a quick break from Oswald as draft overload is on the back of Like a Boss here. As he's took the inside, lovely move from draft, but he's good stuff from. He's kept that position as the Red Bull. Good move from him. He still looks at draft overloads. Spun, going for that, and he's just kept it on the road. And he's into the dirt. He went for that move on the inside. There wasn't any space unless Like a Boss didn't leave any space. But Will Knight's catching up now to the back of Ultra Titan, the championship leader. And Durjan is on the back of Pineapple T. He's having a fantastic race. He's going to take him. Oh, he's looked to the inside of the two. Makes, there's a bit of a corner cut and hard driving. And he does take that position. Good move from Durjan. But still, Pineapple gave that position back for the corner cut. But he's gone on the inside of his teammate. That's Durjan. And he's taken second place from him. Superb driving. Gaz Coleman's loving the battles between the two drivers. Unbelievable stuff. Gaz Coleman. Durjan's catching Gaz Coleman. But I imagine Gaz Coleman might have to pit again. I'm not quite sure. So I'll get me Will Knight caught the back of Pineapple T, and he's looking at the inside. He is. Oh, and just nearly. It's still. Oh, and Will Knight, and battle between the two, and got very close from contact. And that looks like Fred Nerd is going slow. Fred Nerd is having trouble. Everybody, very scrappy race indeed. But it looks like Will Knight is pouncing on the back of Pineapple T. Is he going to be patient and wait for DRS? I do believe he will. But the pack was really closed up. Now, as Bone Apple T, Will Knight has taken the inside, and Bone Apple T very close, but superb again from the Renault driver. But Bone Apple T, he's not going to give up, as he's going to look for the move. And Will Knight up to 4th position, draft overload, 3-second time penalty for Nordica. I'm just going to see if I can get Oswald in, as he looks like he's had a treacherous race. As Oswald, unbelievable, unlucky for him as we're back with Bone Apple T. Coming up to the back, he's got DRS on Will Knight. He's too far away to make. Oh, I can hear him. Gaz Coleman's down to 3rd. And Durjan has taken the lead. I don't know if Gaz Coleman's had trouble with the spin, but Durjan has taken the lead of this race. Gaz Coleman has now got Ultra Titan on his gearbox to deal with the Mercedes driver, who's going very nicely in 3rd position indeed. Unbelievable stuff then. Very sloppy drive from all drivers this evening. Draft overload looks like he's catching. But Bone Apple T, that little battle between 3rd, 4th and 5th. As pulls out to the side, and Gaz Coleman's going slow. As Gaz Coleman, and Will Knight, and Ultra Titan has gone wide. Ultra Titan went wide, and now Will Knight has gone up to 3rd, and that mistake from Ultra Titan has caused him to lose 2 positions. And now Gaz Coleman's set. Will Knight now on the back of Gaz Coleman. He's gaining on him on that gearbox. He's gaining. It's too far away to make a move. He's a Renault driver. A little lock up on the right tyre from him, as now he's going to take him on DRS surely. Fastest lap from Durjan, but here goes Will Knight then, who's going to easily take that position from Gaz Coleman. But look at the launch from Ultra Titan, who's turned that machine, and he's got up to 3rd. He's going to look on the inside. There's Ultra Titan. Unbelievable stuff. Coleman, and a big corner cut from him. That's a warning. 2nd position, Will Knight has gone up. Superb stuff from him. Gaz Coleman is now 4th. Lock up from Ultra Titan. Rolly is catching draft overload now. We're going to go down to 12th position for the fight for 11th. Bumbags looks like he's gaining. We go back up to Bumbags, who's gaining on Bone Apple T. This little train of drivers from 3rd position will get very tasty indeed. Just get my breath back from that little incident. So the Mercedes looking very good indeed. As we're going to start spread out, are they going to save them tyres and that energy? Bone Apple T still up in 5th, who's had some problems in this race. Bumbags, who's right on the gearbox of Bone Apple T now, and good defending from the Hungarian driver. But he'll get DRS still. Be coming up to the last corner at the moment, but is Bumbags going to have a look in this last corner? No, he's too far back, but he's going to look to see if he can get DRS, but Bone Apple T will have DRS from Gaz Coleman. So DRS is too far back, and unfortunately for him, had too many. But Nathan Walton has gone on the inside of Paco Barney here, and Nathan Walton has made that stick superb move from him, and he's up to 7th. The Alpha Tauri driver. It's a good move on the inside from Nathan Walton. Paco Barney is still having his troubles. Funbag gaining on Bone Apple T by the looks of it in the Mercedes. That little train of drivers, very good indeed. And Ronnie's got trouble. He's in the pit lane. Paco Barney, a good little battle between 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. See if anything happens. Coming up to the halfway stage of this Grand Prix. 2 safety cars. There was. Nathan Walton's putting in front of Paco Barney now. And Bone Apple T will be battling Gaz now. We'll go on board with him, the Hungarian. Is he going to look to make a move? As they'll be coming, it's the set from last corner in. We've got this long straight. We'll turn that engine up to gain on Gaz Coleman. He's gaining on that Red Bull, but he's too far He's just gone to the inside to have a look, but he's too far behind. Last corner now. Now he's going to step on that throttle. But Gaz Coleman, he will not have to. Oh, they've both gone into the pits. They're going to make their next stop. And so has Paco Barney gone into the pits. But I'm not sure if these two drivers have damage. No, they're just gone onto the hard compound tyres. It's Gaz Coleman to take them to the end of the race. Paco Barney is going onto the hard compound tyres to the end of the race. So Durjan's got a 3-second lead on Will Knight at the moment. And the second row of Ultra Titan and Fun Bags in the Mercedes. Like a boss in 6th position, Nathan Walton. There's a virtual safety car. A virtual safety car, and I'm not sure, and it's Rolly. Rolly's out of the race. Oh, dearie me, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happened to Rolly. But he's out of the race. Very sloppy race for everybody this evening. Yellow flags being waved. We're with James, just see if we can see Rolly. And where he is. But there's a virtual safety car. We've had 2 safety cars. And there's a virtual safety car at the moment. So there'll be no action at the moment. Will anybody pit? God, dearie me. In a very, very sloppy race. It is indeed. Rolly out of the Grand Prix. Again, oh, Will Knight's left the session. Will Knight's got connection problems. He's left the session. Oh, dearie me, that's not going to be good stuff from him. As I'm not sure what's happened, but he's left the session. But I think he's back in now. Is he still? Oh, dearie me, that could have proven very, very, very bad indeed. As Durjan's got a 4-second lead now from Will Knight. But Ultra Titan is closing up on Will Knight. They had a little battle. They did. In the last race, lock up from him. Dearie me, it's been a very, very strange race, but Ultra Titan now is... Oh, and Will Knight has left the session. Will Knight is having trouble. And now, second position will be Ultra Titan, and this is working out very, very well indeed for these Mercedes drivers. As Nathan Walton in 5th position is only 2 seconds behind us. They're starting to spread out. Fun Bags now is closing up to Will Knight. I'm not sure what's happened to Will Knight. Unbelievable. Disconnection from everybody. It's a very big shame as Fun Bags takes 2nd position. And Nathan Walton then closing up to Will Knight. And Like a Boss has gone in for his 2nd stop. Oh, dearie me. So, Mercedes, it's very good for them indeed. But Durjan still leading this race as we've had connection problems from everybody. Lap 17 of 29. This Bahrain Grand Prix. This evening, Durjan leads the race, and looks like Other Proof Hen has gone into the pit lane. Pineapple Tea is closing up to the back of Gaz. He's got BRS as the Hungarian. Gaz knows where to put his car. Indeed, he certainly does. As he's gone quickest, it looks like he's ramping up the pace. He's on the gearbox of Gaz Coleman now. He's Pineapple Tea. He's looking to get back to form. Gaz Coleman on them hard compound tyres in 7th position after qualifying very poorly indeed. But here we go then, DRS. He's gaining on Gaz Coleman. Is he going to have a look on the inside? He is, but he's not going to make that move as Gaz Coleman's too far ahead and put his car beautifully in the middle. And Pineapple Tea just looking for that opportunity Oh, and both went wide there. But they'll be coming up to this last lap, and I think this is where Will Knight has gone into the pit lane. So here we go in DRS for Bone Apple T. He's going to be gaining, but Gaz Coleman hasn't got DRS. He's gaining, but Gaz Coleman's turned his engine up. Is he going to all this? Will Knight coming out of the pit. This could prove something very dodgy indeed, and Will Knight locks up and goes over the curb and cuts the corner. And he's done well, very well indeed. But look at these three. DRS for Bone Apple T, but good defending from Gaz. He's gone on the outside and Gaz is going to look on the inside. Will Knight locks up in 6th position. Coming out of the pits, and that could have put Gaz Coleman off, but he's still ahead of Bone Apple T, who's very, very looking. Gaz is defending superbly, as is the red driver. Unbelievable stuff. Then coming up to the end of this Grand Prix is all that triple hander, just a little bit of loss in the back end from Gaz, but he's still DRS'd in. Gaz hasn't got DRS on Will Knight, but Gaz is putting that car beautifully. And like a boss has taken over and Dr. BRM is fighting back the Ferrari driver here. So like a boss has moved up to 9th position. So the only battle is between these few. Bone Apple T then is looking on the inside, and Gaz has done beautifully to defend. Here we go then on the back straight, coming up to lap 9, the end of lap 19, or lap 19 now. DRS with Gaz is too far ahead. Super. Oh, and Nathan Walton's gone into the pits for his second stop by the looks of it. That's a BRM. And Paco Barney has gone around the outside of on the inside of Dr. BRM. And look at Nathan Walton is getting into the act. And Nathan Walton's taken Paco Barney on the outside. And he's going to be looking to go on the inside of the battle between the three of them. And Nathan Walton has had to back out. As Paco Barney's going to look to pounce. Is he going to make a move? But Nathan Walton ahead in 10th position is looking to take over from Dr. BRM. He's still in the points. And Nathan Walton. Oh, and there's been a contact in front. And it's Dr. BRM. It looks like Nathan. Has Nathan hit the back of DRS? Yes. No, he hasn't. He hasn't got. Yes, he has. He's lost an end plate as Nathan. And it looked like he hit the back of Doctor in the Ferrari and caused him himself to have damage, and Paco Barney pounces on that and taken, but he's going to take over from Shaw, who's gaining on the now. Will Knight is on a flyer. He's just set the fastest lap. He's catching Price. To DRS then for Paco Barney. Nathan Walton has stayed out. Paco Barney's going to have a look on the inside of turn 1 here. We'll see, but Nathan has broke well and he's gave room to Paco Barney. Good from the two drivers. Switch back, no, not there for Paco Barney. Oh, and Bone Apple T is really closing up on Gaz Coleman now, and he looks like he's got to look on the inside, but Gaz Coleman again defending absolutely superbly the Red Bull driver as it started to heat that out towards the end of this Grand Prix. Good stuff. It is. Good little battle between Nathan Walton and Paco Barney, and also this one. Owens, Gaz Coleman, Owens, Bone Apple T is. Oh, he's just clipped the back wheel of Gaz Coleman. But he hasn't got damage, luckily, and this is getting tasty indeed. He looks on the inside, but Gaz Coleman, very tough to overtake him, as he said. He's one of the best at defending his position. He's in 6th place at the moment, but look at the speed of that AlphaTauri. He's going to turn that engine up on this back straight. Going to gain on Gaz Coleman on this back straight. And we're going to go to the last corner, and he'll have DRS, and he's going to make a move on this back straight. Here we go then. DRS enabled. And here we go. The move's been made from Bone Apple T. He's took the outside lane, but Gaz Coleman has took the inside. And he's taking the lead from Bone Apple Tea. Superb driving from him. Very, very good. And Nathan Walton has lost position. No, let's stick with this little battle. These two, the Spaniard and Pecco Barney's having a very good battle indeed. As Draft Overload's catching Doctor in the Ferrari. Starting to heat up the end of this Grand Prix. As Pecco and Nathan Walton having a little battle indeed. Bone Apple Tea having a battle with Gaz Coleman, and like a boss is catching the back of the AlphaTauri of Bone Apple Tea. Oh, and a little bit of a late braking from Pecco. Could have gone into the back of Nathan Walton, but well controlled from him. That triple left-hander from both of them. Both of them look like they got a good exit, but look at Nathan Walton. He's turned his engine up, but DRS Pecco Barney does have them. Nathan Walton looks like he's flew off at the moment. Little lock up from Pecco Barney. That's going to lose him some time. A Draft Overload looks like... Oh, and there's contact from the Doctor! There's contact from the Doctor! And there's just caught that on stream from Draft Overload. And that has caused him to lose time. And Pecco Barney now has up to Titan's pit lane, gone into the pits. But now we've got DRS, and we're going to see another move. That Ultra Titan coming out could have put Gaz Coleman off and lost him a little bit of time, but no. Bone Apple Tea's at the brake and watch where he's going. So Dr. BRM has gone into the pit lane. Was it from that incident from Draft Overload, I wonder? Just sloppy driving, but it started to heat up a little bit as this little battle between Bone Apple Tea and Gaz Coleman. He's gone right up to his gearbox. Right up to his gearbox. Got on the inside. Good move from... Oh, what a superb move, and there's contact. And it looked like there was no room left from Bone Apple Tea, and he's hit Gaz Coleman. And Gaz Coleman went off track. And Gaz Coleman's going to look back. And Fun Bags is right up to Will Knight, but we're going to stick with this tasty little battle at the moment. As the inside, he's having a look, it's Gaz Coleman. Is he going to make a move? He is! From the inside on this corner. Great move from him, and superb stuff. But Bone Apple Tea, there's a yellow flag and it's a Haas. And Bone Apple Tea's retaking the position from Gaz Coleman. And it brings like a boss into this. And he's sandwiched in between the two Red Bulls. It's like a boss now. Has got DRS and a good slipstream, and he's looking on the inside. He's like a boss from his teammate. The two Red Bulls are driving superbly. Gaz Coleman's going to get switched back and back into. And he's had to... Oh, dearie me, some good racing from everybody. AlphaTauri's got... But he's going to look on the inside. Oh, and good move from him, and he retakes 6th position. This little battle between the three drivers here is superb, as Bone Apple Tea again sandwiched in between, but like a boss. Come out the back of this contact, and oh, it's Gaz Coleman. Gaz Coleman spun from contact from Bone Apple Tea, so there's a lot of contact and fisticuffs from Gaz Coleman and Bone Apple Tea. Sure, the stewards will be looking at that, but well kept on the track from Gaz Coleman, who managed to get back on track. 3-second time penalty for Ultra Titan, and Will Knight now is going to be battling Fun Bags. He's going around the outside. He's locked up, and he has gone around the outside, but he's just kept it on the track. And this little battle now for third night, and Will Knight has gone second, I believe, and he's 10 seconds behind, but Fun Bags, he's going to look on the inside of Will Knight. This little battle between these two of stuff. And Will Knight is glitching terribly. And Fun Bags had to get out of the way. So Will Knight is going to watch out for that Mercedes gone on the outside. Is he going to defend? But good traction. But he's gone off track a little bit, but he's still think he's kept his wheels on the track as Fun Bags. As he's retaken 2nd position. Will Knight's connection does look like it's very, very bad indeed. So we've got 5 laps left and a big lock up from Will Knight. Is he struggling on them medium tyres? Paco Barney again now is closing up to Nathan Walton. Fred Nerd has got a 3-second time penalty. And a late braking from Paco Barney there. There's a little training of drivers. And I wonder if that's going to cost Gaz Coleman that little collision with Bon Apple 2. Be interesting to see at the end of the race. Also with time penalty. But Durjan is very, very comfortable out in front indeed. In the AlphaTauri, he's started second on the grid. Safety car playing into his hands. Gaz Coleman's made up 9 positions. But here we go then. Nathan Walton. Looks like he's James. Paco Barney is lapping James in the Haas. Got DRS, and it looks like Nathan has pulled right up to the back of Gaz. I'm not sure if Gaz has damage and he's staying out. Let's have a look at that Red Bull. Looks like his wing is intact. Just looks like, and it looks like, oh, and yeah, and Nathan Walton, who's up to 8th position, and he's got no end plate. Good drive from him again. So, 4 laps to go from this Bahrain Grand Prix. Paco Barney is looking at the back of that Alfa Romeo with Nathan Walton. Looks like the packs have gathered out, especially Bon Apple Tino has got a 2-second gap to Gaz Coleman. But that incident looked a bit dodgy for me. But we'll let the steward sort that out. Nathan Walton now is coming up to the back of Gaz Coleman. Last week, I do believe that them two was helping each other out with DRS to pull out in front. So, both of them, are they going to be racing this time? Paco Barney now is over 1.5 seconds. That slipstream from Gaz Coleman is helping Nathan out. Superb. His Ultra Titan is catching Will Knight now. We're going to see this one. Will Knight in 3rd position. Ultra Titan, but I believe got penalties. He's got DRS now on Will Knight. Apologies. So is he going to have a look? Oh, he went on a look on the outside and he just got his braking a little bit wrong, but well controlled. But Will Knight looked like he broke early on that one. Bum bags. Oh, he's got a 3-second time penalty in 2nd position. But multiple warnings. That's not going to do good for his race. Paco Barney in 9th. He's going to want to carry this on, this title challenge. But now DRS. Ultra Titan has got a Will Knight. He's going to look on the inside. Here. Is there going to be any incidents as a lock up? And good stuff from both drivers as Will Knight's. Oh, and yes, Ultra Titan has taken 3rd position. Brilliant stuff. And Will Knight's going to want to get that position back as Nathan Walton now is on the back of Gaz Coleman. We're going to go back to this battle between Will Knight and Ultra Titan. I'm not sure if Will Knight's got that. No, he hasn't got that. Doesn't look like he's been quick on this stint, but he's still in 4th position, and there are time penalties for everybody. At the moment, if Will Knight wins this Grand Prix and Paco Barney does not get the fastest lap, Will Knight will be the champion of the Backmarker Racing League F1 2020 Season 1. Looks like Ultra Titan's pulling away a little bit, and he must know that he's got penalties. But Nathan Walton now is on the... Oh, and Nathan Walton's gone wide! He's gone wide, but he's gone back onto the track. And he's still within range of Gaz Coleman. Is he going to make a move on Gaz Coleman? He has got damage with that end plate, but superbly still keeping in the points. He's not going to change that now. Durjan is still 12 seconds in front. He's cruising for the win. And good points for the AlphaTauri as like Bon Apple T is in 6th position, but Nathan Walton's stalking. Is he going to go for a move on Gaz Coleman, or is he going to use that toe for the 2nd race in a row and finishing the points for the 2nd race in a row? Gone wide there as Nathan Walton. He's struggling with them medium tyres. So double points for Red Bull. Great stuff from them at the moment. 2 more laps to go here for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Will Knight now has gone over a second. Will Knight has got a 3-second time penalty. Oh, and that could prove him costly because the Titan has got a 3-second point. That's just desperate from him. DRS has Nathan got on Gaz Coleman, but Gaz Coleman is stalking Bone Apple Tea. Get below, is he? Get below, yes. Gaz Coleman DRS on Bone Apple Tea. It's not close enough. And Nathan Walton, just braking late, but managed to avoid shunting Gaz Coleman in the Red Bull. So is he using that again? But Paco Barney then is stalking Nathan Walton. He wants to finish higher than 9th to avoid handing the championship over to Will Knight. But and Paco Barney's locked up and he's lost time. And again, Nathan Walton using that DRS to avoid Paco Barney. But Ultra Titan now is on his teammate, 2nd place. So he's going to be racing. His fun bag's going to let his teammate go, who seems like he is quicker than him. He's got DRS, but yes, he's going to let Ultra Titan go. It's not worth fighting your teammate. Nathan Walton's got a 3-second time penalty, and Paco Barney has taken the inside of Nathan Walton, and he lives to fight another day. But Nathan Walton has retaken the lead, and Paco, this is a superb battle, but Nathan Walton's not going to want to give up. There's DRS and Paco Barney. And is Nathan Walton going to make the move on the outside? Nathan Walton's stuck to the inside. But yes, great move from Nathan Walton, who's taken the outside and managed to get in front of Paco Barney. Still in 9th position. And at the moment, as it stands, we're on the last lap of the race. Last lap of the race then. As Durjan is coming to the last, second from last corner. The reserve driver standing in for Ross. And Durjan, unbelievable drive from him today. Hats off to Durjan. Round the last corner. Just got this straight to do. Superb drive from him. And Durjan wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. And now Paco Barney is still in 9th. And Will Knight could be crowned. It depends. I don't think he is crowned. Funbags finishes 3rd. Will Knight finishes 4th, like a boss coming. Now there's a little Paco. And is Paco Barney going to take the inside of Nathan on this last lap as they're on the last corner? Oh, there's a bit of contact, but they've both managed. And Paco Barney on the last lap, last corner, has made a move on Nathan and taken 8th position. Nathan finishes 9th. Great finish from him. Captain Price finishes in a 9th position to take, and the last points goes to Nathan, but Durjan with a superb drive from him. And Will Knight with connection issues finishes 3rd. He hasn't got any podium this evening, but Paco Barney, who had a terrible qualifying, the Spaniard has, what a drive. He's finished 8th and avoided and lived to fight another day this evening. Unbelievable stuff. What a good end to that race that was. So then, Durjan takes the Bahrain Grand Prix with a dominant drive. Qualified 2nd, took advantage, but Gaz Coleman is Codemasters driver of the day after qualifying in 18th after that mistake that invalidated his lap. Good stuff from him. Brilliant stuff Unbelievable. As Ultra Titan again finishes high. Let's hope he can keep that position. He finishes second with fun bags. Fair play to him finishing third after a few races. Unbelievable. So good stuff then. Here we go then. It's Durjan who wins the Grand Prix, and the Mercedes have got some good points. Second and third. And just look at Gaz Coleman. Started 18th in the grid. Looks like he had no time penalties. What a drive. He has gone up to 7th. Sure, he'll get a vote for driver of the day. And Bone Apple T, ooh, some great points. Double points for AlphaTauri, double points for Mercedes and Renault this evening. And the captain in the Haas finishing 9th. And Nathan Walton again for the second race in a row, finishing 10th. Draft finishing 11th, he has a good clawback. He started 3rd, but unfortunately not good for him. And missing out on the points this week is Ovenproof Hen in there. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations for Durjan. And please tune in Thursday at 7 PM live on Twitch for the Australian Grand Prix Round 18.